This is what a day of delicious eating on a vegan diet looks like. Whether you are new to a vegan diet or just looking to include some plant-based meals throughout your routine, this meal plan's for you. We have tons of delicious, easy to make recipes, and with a little meal prep, you will be set up for a week of healthy eating no matter how busy things get. This is just one day from our 7-day meal plan for beginners, and it starts off with a delicious, classic peanut butter toast topped with bananas. What's great about this is we get some whole grains and fiber from our whole grain bread here. We've got some protein and healthy fats from our peanut butter, and then some fruit. We can always use fruit first thing in the morning, so we have some sliced bananas here. What's great about this breakfast is you can switch it up a million different ways. If you want to top with sliced apples and a little cinnamon, maybe some sliced pears. There's so many options with this simple breakfast. Edamame, it's delicious. I like to steam the edamame pods and then put a little salt on top. You get the added benefit of not only getting protein from these edamame pods, but also some fiber. So it's just a double whammy to help you feel satisfied. And yes, you can get plenty of protein following a plant-based vegan diet. Next up, we have lunch. And for lunch, we have our superfood vegan grain bowls. They're so delicious, they're so colorful, and they can be meal prepped ahead of time. I love meal prep. It helps you get ahead of the busy week and make sure you have something healthy on hand. I'm gonna show you how to make this. On a vegan diet, people choose to not eat dairy products, but there's so many alternatives out there now, which is why your afternoon snack is a coconut milk yogurt topped with blueberries or fruit of your choice. And to finish off your day of delicious vegan eats, we have a vegan coconut chickpea curry. It's so great. It's packed with veggies and full of flavor, and we're serving that over some high fiber brown rice. You'll see all of these recipes on day 4 of the vegan meal plan for beginners. Now, as promised, let's go ahead and make these vegan superfood grain bowls. To get started, we are gonna make a really simple dressing from hummus. So hummus has some fiber in there, it's got some protein, so you get that added benefit as well. I'm using plain hummus. You could use a flavored hummus if you want to add even more zest to this dressing. In goes our hummus, and then we'll just whisk it up. In about 3 seconds, you have yourself a dressing. So I'll just check the consistency here. I want it to be drizzleable. Drizzleable? I want to be able to drizzle it, and that actually looks pretty good. From here, let's go ahead and portion out our dressing into our containers so that it's all ready to go. We can just grab it in the morning from the fridge along with our salad and head out the door. Now we can assemble our meal prep containers, starting with some greens. So I'm using a mix here. It's some baby kale, and what I like about baby kale is that it's a little bit hardier than mixed greens, for instance, so it holds up better in the fridge. I keep my meal prep sessions quick and easy, and it makes my week so much simpler and straightforward. I don't have to think about what's for lunch, what's for breakfast, because that work is already done for me. Next up, we have some quinoa. You can cook quinoa yourself. It's a quick 15 minutes on the stovetop, but even easier, pick up a package of pre-cooked quinoa from the grocery store, and all you have to do is pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds and it's ready to use. One of the big questions people have when starting a vegan diet is, where do I get my protein from? Because you're cutting out protein sources, be it chicken, fish, eggs, but there are plenty of delicious ways to get protein when you're following a vegan diet, and quinoa is a great option. And this fiber and protein from the quinoa is going to help you feel satisfied all day long. Next up, edamame. So edamame is soybeans, and you can find it shelled like this in the freezer aisle of the grocery store. Edamame is, like quinoa, high in fiber and protein, so you're really getting a nice protein punch from this vegan lunch. Once you have your ingredients prepped, it really does not take long at all to assemble these bowls. You can easily do 4. You can double the recipe depending on how many people are in your household. It's really easy. Next up, we're gonna add some more veggies here. We have beets. I personally love beets. Their dark red color comes from an antioxidant called anthocyanins, and those do a lot of good in your body. I am using packets of pre-cooked beets, which just makes this prep so quick, and it also adds some beautiful color to your plate. Just watch your sweater, because beets can stain. Of course, if you don't like beets, swap in a different veggie. Avocado time. I always love a little avocado on a salad, on anything really. I would wait to add your avocado until you're ready to eat, but when you are ready to eat, Go ahead and slice it. We want a quarter of an avocado in each bowl. Beautiful. Look at all this gorgeous color. Next up, sunflower seeds. I love the crunch of seeds on my salad, and sunflower seeds are a great go-to. A salad like this out at a restaurant is not cheap. It might be $15 for a single serving. Meal prepping this recipe, you can make 4 servings for maybe a quarter of that price. All right, we can go ahead and top our meal prep containers and pop these in the fridge for the week. 3 can go in the fridge, but 1 I will be digging into right now. I've got my yummy, creamy hummus dressing here with the fresh lemon juice. So let's go ahead and top our bowl. Look at that. Yum. Whether or not you follow a vegan diet, this is a delicious salad. Figure out how to get the perfect bite here. I want a little avo, a little beet, some quinoa. Cheers. You have to try this hummus dressing. It is so good. With a few shortcut ingredients and a little time, you can meal prep a delicious vegan lunch like we just did here. You can get this recipe plus so many other delicious vegan recipes on EatingWell.com. Thanks for watching, happy cooking, and I'll see you next time on Prep School.